Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where it's the start of a new recording session, and I'm pretty sure that I had grand plans. I don't remember what they were. Oh wait, I was going to attack the Zaplo Watchers, wasn't I? I'm currently considered equivalent to them. I was waiting on something. Colossus project. That's what I was waiting on. Okay, 17 months. Sounds good. Well, let's just continue then, shall we? Let's see, you are already queued up to go do that. You are already queued up to go do this. Presumably I was just trying to fill this in over here and then come down here. We should probably go on up to fast speed. Excellent. Okay, so this fleet was going to be attacking up here. This gateway is active, correct? Looks like it. Okay. Let's pop in here and see. Also, get that loading out of the way. Yeah, this gateway is active. Excellent. Okay. So I'm like 95% certain that this was the plan. And then the major question is, when was I going to attack? Well, I was going to use the Colossus for sure, which reminds me I should probably open up my fleet composition spreadsheet. Ah, yeah. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. So we're going to have ourselves a Titan. Now, is the Titan included in the full fleet limit here? C6 to C10. It is. I think that we should change that, actually. Let's bring that down to C6 to C9. There we go. In which case, we probably...
Construction complete.
No, we want it to be the way it was. I was incorrect. Let's go ahead and do this, and then we can queue up a starbase in Gliderum. That'll be perfect. And these guys have a 50k, a 52k, and a 68k. Stellaris? You okay there? There you go. Build all of this. That will be fine. We do have some unrest. We will maybe take these worlds for ourselves. No, we're at 16 out of 16. We will stick these almost certainly into a sector. We'll call it the Zaplo sector, I'm sure. Let's see, we were colonizing here. We're also currently working on getting a few of our final stations up and running. This one looks like it is actually complete. This one looks like it is also actually complete, I think. Yeah, that looks complete. Well, it's just a matter of time until it's complete. It's not technically complete right now, but it will be complete. This one looks like it is ready to be completed, but it is not currently complete. So let's grab an ion cannon and a billion defensive platforms. 23 to be precise. 23 is exactly the same as a billion. At least that's what I've been told. We'll go ahead and queue up a station for Zeldra. There we go. And as soon as you're done with Gliderum, I mean, we need the starbase so that we can queue up the other stuff, and then we'll come down here to Brynnis. The plan, if I recall correctly, was Gliderum plus Jurup into Grogmora immediately, and just crush their fleet in one fell swoop right here. That was the idea. Now looking at this, we would be facing an extra 54.2k if we did that. In this space station here. But that's probably okay. Let's see here. Where's this ship? Oh, it's right here. There we go. Queue that up, and then you can come on over here and build a starbase in Brynnis. So as far as our actual strength goes, we're currently sitting at about 100k each. Call it 133k. Well, call it 130k for each of our bonuses. So then with 130k, so that would be 260k. We'd be facing about, call it 220, 230, somewhere around there. Theoretically, we could win that. It's a bit of a gamble, though. Which I suppose is why we were finishing the Colossus project first, which will be done in 3 months. And then we have to decide... Well, I'm not sure if we actually decide anything. The Colossus that we chose was one to wipe all life off of the planet rather than destroy the planet, which is perfect. 2 more months on that. Excellent. Never actually built a Colossus before. I think I said that already. But we'll get to find out together. And it'll be great. Ish. Great-ish. 1 month. Well, just a few days actually. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Special project complete.
Colossus project completed. New hull configuration available. Colossus. New weapon component available. Neutron sweep. Excellent. I didn't read the tooltip. I should have read the tooltip. So do we have to make the Colossus now? I was under the impression the Colossus would be made. It would appear that it is not, though. So let's hop into the ship designer and take a look at this thing. Here it is. Okay. Upkeep on this thing is 101 energy credits. Wow. Well, that's interesting. This is not the defenses we're looking for. We want dragon scale armor, and we want hyper shields. There we go. This is all good. And the weapon will be a neutron sweep. So I don't think this thing will have any actual combat power. Unless I missed my guess. Let's see here. Firing time of 30 days, planet killer component. So yeah, this thing doesn't actually fight. And we can only get the one Colossus. So maybe we should wait a little bit longer on this actual war. Because we don't really have the capability of fighting this war. I don't think. Well, we can. But it's certainly a risk. This thing will... Okay, we do require a Colossus assembly yard. Let's go ahead and take off the defense grid supercomputer and stick on a Colossus assembly yard. There we go. Oh, now that's interesting. That feels like a bug. We have 28 out of 20 defensive platforms because I disassembled... It should have auto-disbanded 8 of these. Probably. Or at least be giving us a penalty. That feels so cheap, but I feel like around anything that doesn't normally have a defense grid supercomputer, we just build one, build up all of the defense platforms, and then get rid of the defense grid supercomputer, and we can exceed the cap. That just feels completely broken. I mean, we can't build more. But even so, we're at 28 out of 20. It didn't disband them. It's not giving us any penalties. Hey, Hybrid 01 was terraformed into a machine world, and Science 02 was terraformed into a machine world. Excellent. Let's see, are you terraforming? Yes, you are. Are you? Yes, you are. Are you? Yes, you are. Hybrid 03? Physics 01. Okay. Is that every world that we have being terraformed? Well, maybe not Battery 06 and Science 07. Yeah, neither of those are. These do need some upgrades. We need to clear this and this. And go ahead and clear this off, or upgrade this even. And we'll go ahead and upgrade this administrative array here as well. There we go. So yeah, I feel like we should maybe wait until we have an actual strength of around 250. So once we're at about 125k before we declare on these guys. I mean, we do have that 33% boost, but I would just feel a lot better about that. I mean, we are going to get shield hit points and armor hit points in a while. Naval cap plus 20, but we won't... Well, this is naval cap, not fleet cap. How much naval cap do those titans, or rather those colossi, take? Let's see, that's the fleet manager. I want the ship manager. How much space is this? Doesn't actually say. Well, not in this screen anyway. If any. I would imagine it takes naval cap, and probably a lot of it, probably at least 32, since Titans take 16. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain when we want to declare this war. I know we want to declare this war, and we want to do it relatively soon. But the main question is that soon anytime in the immediate future? And that answer is a bit harder, to be sure. Our construction ships are feeling kind of slow, aren't they? Hey, we got a new gateway in the Oxymon system. A nice, stable subspace connection to the rest of the gateway network has been established, and it is now fully operational. Okay, so where is that system? Is that the one down here? No. That's the one down here. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Now, having a gateway up here would be handy, but I'm not sure it's strictly necessary. This wormhole connects to SCOD, so that's a little obnoxious, but it'll be fine. We should probably get a third construction ship out, shouldn't we? Formal out. Get a third construction ship rolling. We're making 6 per month in terms of influence, so we definitely need that third construction ship that we talked about last time. I remember talking about that. It's all coming back to me.
Construction complete.
Hey, nice. You good there, Stellaris? There we go. See, they released a patch that was supposed to fix some performance issues. It
Construction
seems to have made it worse, at least on my system. We'll see if it actually helps anything. Okay, this guy is done. We'll have him come up here and just start expanding this way. Excellent. So yeah, I mean, at the very least, we should wait until both of our fleets are over 100k. Realistically. At the absolute very least. Maybe when our fleets, which sector needs resources? I'll finish that thought in a moment. Come on. There we go.
Construction
Of
complete.
course, it's the Valen sector. You always need energy. There you go. So the thought was maybe when we exceed like 500 per fleet cap, if that makes sense, like 500 per corvette equivalent. So like 105 is what I'm talking about. So if we have a naval cap, or rather a fleet cap of 210, our goal would be 105. That could work. Where is this construction complete? Battery 06. That's not right. We don't want your construction to be complete. There you go. Just do stuff. I'm assuming that was meant to be an energy grid. I'm assuming this was meant to be a Betharian power plant. There we go. I'm assuming that all of these were meant to be power generators.
Construction complete.
Power plant. Here we go. Apparently I am completely blind. And then these have to have been meant to be science labs respecting this tile resource. There we go. Let's go ahead and pause for a moment. Planetary shield generator. I keep seeing this and being like, yes, that's what we want. But no, we want a power plant. Okay, we want a power plant here. I'm assuming we want to get rid of these resources and have a power plant here, as well as here. This would be a science lab, as would this. And we'd want to build an exterminator science unit there, and a regular exterminator hub unit here. And then these would all be power plants across the bottom. Like that. Okay, ESS Assembler 3. Where are you? There you are. Santidar. Okay, we'll go grab that. Excellent. Okay, so the next question is, where do we want to build another gateway? Well, I know we were talking about building one up here, and I'm still committed to that. I still think that's a great location to put one. I also kind of like the idea of putting one right up over here. Although I'm not 100% committed to that idea. The Zero Starbase has finished its construction queue. Oh, excellent. So we can get ourselves an Extinguisher-class Colossus. Let's do it. That's going to take a while. Well, we'll let that stew for a while. We definitely weren't going to attack until we had the Colossus anyway. But I'm guessing we don't want the Colossus in frontline combat. We want to clean out the frontline combat before we risk the Colossus going in. Believe it or not, this is actually the furthest I've ever gotten in Stellaris. I love this game to death, but I just keep restarting.
Construction complete.
Hey, construction ships are done. Build mining stations. You there, build the mining stations. And also, go grab that pulsar. Actually, that's a neutron star. It's not a pulsar at all. Close enough, though. These are pulsars. So yeah, we've got a ways to go before we push in here. We've also got a ways to go before we decide to impose our will on the galaxy at large. That's not going to be a thing for a while. But we do need to clean up some of these holes in our empire.
Construction complete.
The Hifnar Chroniclers are currently equivalent to us. So that's intriguing. You need something to do. Okay. Go grab Gatria. Don't like leaving all these resources on the board. In my opinion, not a great thing. How far out are we here? 46 and 72 months, respectively. That's a ways. What about our terraforming? That's going well. Okay. This world needs upgrades. Indeed. So it looks like we need some biolabs. We'll get a few of these. And then we'll upgrade this one to an engineering facility, and then we'll just kind of alternate. That one will be an engineering facility, so this one will be a biolab. Engineering, bio, engineering, bio. There we go. We should also get one of these terraforming, and I think Battery 06 will be a better terraformer, considering we are
Foreign
about to
powers
take
are
a
engaging
huge
in
malice.
active
Hello.
hostilities.
Democratic Corinth planets versus the Hive. I hope they have fun with that. Okay, we're going to terraform Battery 06 into a machine world. These guys are terraforming, right? Yes, they are. Good.
Construction complete.
Hey! Starbase in orbit of Gatria. We should probably scroll down and figure out which guy is this? This guy. I mean, didn't have to use the outliner, but I'm lazy, and I like to do things that way. Excellent. Okay, so our current strength is 98.6 and 93.2k. The differentiation is because of our different leaders. This leader is better than this leader. Not much to be done about that, really. Once our naval cap goes up by 20, that will put our naval limit
Construction complete.
at... And actually I have these labeled incorrectly in the spreadsheet. That'll put our naval limit at 456. And our fleet limit would then still be at 210. There we go. Although, it'll be easier to just flip the label. 210
Construction complete.
and 456. There we go. Okay, let's grab these. We want the Torum system, like that. The construction ship here in the Hilja system. We definitely want to grab those, and go ahead and grab Fulbadon. Excellent. So once we have this area filled in here, I'll definitely start thinking a whole lot more seriously about attacking the Zaplo Watchers. I mean, I'm still thinking pretty seriously about it. Quite seriously, in fact. I mean, they're extremely stagnant. They're not getting stronger. Which means the longer we wait, the better off we are, unless they wake up. If they wake up, then we know we waited too long. But who knows when, or if, that'll happen. I mean, at this point, I definitely feel like we are the late game, the late game crisis. Like, all of these guys, they have no real chance against us. These guys up here have 0 chance against us. Like, literally 0. They're all pathetic. Excellent.
Construction complete.
Okay, we need to grab the research and the mining stations here, and then we're going to go grab Giulia next. Excellent. As soon as you're done in Gatria, go ahead and grab Maragdis. That's a very nice system there. A lot of nice research. Research is good. We like research. Wow, I like research. I assume you like research. Although when it's just repeatable texts that take forever, it's kind of not as exciting anymore. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. I'm not super excited by repeatable texts. I understand why they're there, and I'm appreciative that they're there, but just not super into them. But yeah, when we get our shield hit point increase and our armor hit point increase, maybe we'll be ready to attack. But I don't think those actually improve our numbers, which is one of the reasons why I'm holding off on attacking these guys. Because if these repeatable texts don't actually increase our power numbers, well, these guys have overwhelming tech to us still. And if their tech is overwhelming to us, and the tech isn't increasing their numbers, then who knows how we actually compare to them. That's the core question that I have, is how do we know if we're actually ready to attack this fallen empire or not? Well, I don't know the answer to that question, but what I do know is that it's time to put a cut in here, which I'm going to go ahead and do, and we will continue this next time.